Hello again, everybody, and welcome back. I'm Mr. Richard, and today is day 13 of the video blog, Finding Yourself Through Music and Shit. Um, Today's song wasn't anything really special going on when I wrote this, but I wrote about one of the times when I heard the song and it made a lasting impression. And we were at the karaoke bar over at Sam's, and Keith, the karaoke DJ, he runs karaoke over there. He's really good. Makes sure that everybody gets a chance to sing. If people are, doing all these weird things, he really straightens it out. He really does a good job of controlling the karaoke so everybody gets a chance and everybody gets to have fun. So this one time we're sitting there and people are singing and, there's nothing really strange is going on. And this guy comes up to Keith and starts arguing with him about how he's upset because he hasn't got to sing yet. And Keith's very diplomatic and he's talking to people and he's telling this guy, look, your name's coming up. People had put in songs before you. And this guy's total belligerent with him. And he must have been kind of drunk, and we're a few tables off, and we just kind of see it happening out of the corner of our eyes. And you hear Keith tell this guy, he says, I run this karaoke. If you don't like it, you can go somewhere else and sing. And he picks up the microphone, and I'm like, oh, this poor guy. And he puts on this song and starts serenading this fucker. And he's like, yeah, fuck you. And like singing it to him. And you're like, oh my God, this poor guy just, number one, didn't get to sing. Number two, got cussed out and then got serenaded. I'm like, that's a bad Friday night. So that was one of the times of hearing this song that really made a good impression. And we like Keith, he's a good guy. Today, I went to work. I'm kind of in this long stretch of days right now. I'm on day 5 of 13 days in a row. So I'm, kind of like loopy and get about 7 hours of sleep if I'm lucky. And didn't sleep all that great last night, but I got up and I was like, yeah, today's going to be a good day. I got energy, I can sing a whole bunch of other songs, but I'm not going to because I don't want to ruin the fuck you day. So get to work and I start doing my paperwork, and normally it takes me about 20 minutes to get my morning paperwork done, and I look at the clock and I'm like, wow, it's 3:15. I'm like 5 minutes ahead of schedule. Huh. Okay. So then I go and I get all the stuff together for all the inmates so that they don't have to go digging through stuff, trying to find whatever. And I got everything all out. Usually I get that done about 3:40, 3:45. And I look at the clock and I'm like, oh, it's 3:30. What the hell? I got half an hour to sit and do nothing. So, get on the computer, I read the news and whatever. And then the inmates come in and start working, and they get right to work. And they're progressing through the breakfast like really fast. And I'm like, something is not right. And like my spidey senses tingling back here. And, I'm ready for some shit to go down. And they just finish breakfast with no problem. And then they get on lunches and they start working with lunches. And I'm like, okay, something's going to happen. Like I'm like checking my side eye as much as possible. Like what's going on? Nothing. And I had a conversation with an inmate and I'm trying to explain to him something. I'm like, here it is. He's about to blow up in my face and we're about to be throwing down. And I'm going to have to like take him handcuffs me like clink, clink, and nothing. I'm like, okay. So I go and tell my coworker, I'm like, dude, I just had this feeling like everything's just going too easy today. There's something big's about to happen. He was like, I don't know, maybe you should like your day. And I'm like, oh yeah, you don't care. You're getting ready to go to New York. He's going on vacation, which is why I have to work 13 days in a row because I got to cover. And I think to myself, I ought to serenade him because he's one of my 9, I'm still at 9 subscribers on this. So I'm thinking I ought to make a song up for him and serenade him, because it's real simple to tell your coworker, fuck you. But it's a little bit harder to make up some lyrics and just sing it to him. So let me see. Okay, I'm ready. I see you're going on vacation and leaving me here, so I'm like, fuck you. You about to fly out to New York and not give a shit, so I say, fuck you and fuck you too. Oh, special just for you, Ian. That's for you. Watch, he's not even gonna watch it. Hopefully, he's back in New York with his trendy friends, and they're, hey man, so what do you do over in Idaho? And he's like, oh, I got this buddy, and he makes these really funny videos. And here I am going, fuck you, Ian, fuck you. Oh, that'd be awesome. So next week's song, I don't know if I have any performance video of it, but I've got to check with my wife and see, because next week's song is a good one. Yes, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and you tell everybody and their mother about it.
You're so negative and a hater.